What's up? What's up going on? What's up for today? I want Louis to see how I do this. He thought I was fucking it up the way I was doing it. You gotta make the shape first, Louis. You gotta shape the whole handle first. Anthony? Okay, my layout lines ain't gonna work. So, based on the thickness of my file, not my measurements. But there's one. Come on, come on. Oh, my hat keeps hitting the camera. I'm filing a buck 110. Okay, if I gotta touch that up, I will tomorrow. Now, I'll flip it around to the other side. Actually look like I know what I'm doing, don't I? I'll tell you what, folks, this Richlite feels really comfortable in the hands. It's got no other texture to it. I mean, regular micarta is, you know, it's not as soft and not as supple in your hand. I really like this stuff, man. That's why I told myself when I get the material to do Louis, I'm going to get enough to do mine too. Because I want to do one of my own with it too. Now the reason why I'm doing mine first, because I'm not filming this. I start Louis tomorrow. I'm gonna film every bit of it. So you're not gonna see Louis done until I get it completely filmed. I love how well this files. I mean, it files like any other micarta, but I'm drifting here on this. Ah, I got a bad wheel on this cart. Last one. This side's done. I might touch it up with a smaller file. Come on. I'd rather not be a mod. Really, Paul? You know, I gotta get these symmetrical. They gotta be the same depth. I tell you what, that feels pretty cool. What do you think, Louie? That's how I'm gonna do yours. See, that's you just gotta shape the handles first, Louie, because all that geometrical comes in when you start filing. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take a couple spots here down a little more. thinking. A little bit wider of a chisel. See what happens with that. This chisel's a little bit wider. Yeah, I think it gives a more fine line there. Is Justin here? Tell Jerry said hi. John. They're managing mods. Okay, these scallops all look the same now coming to the brass. Same depth away from the brass. That's what I'm looking for. But I tell you what, that's got a feel of its own, boy. That's one hell of a grip. I tell you what, with this Ritchlight, it's crazy, man. I never felt the handle like this. I mean, I've scalloped knives like this before, but this type of material, it's got a feeling of its own. That's probably why Buck uses it in their custom shop. It's the paper in my cart is what it is. That's all it is, recycled paper. I need to make some. But other than that, I'm happy with that side. You guys happy with that side? Are you going to be happy with this on your knife, Zona? See, I'm practicing on mine, buddy. I don't want to do yours and fuck it up, you know what I mean? Because I've scalloped before, but I never done this reverse scallop. Not like this. Now, I think the back, I got to bring that down some more. Yeah. It's exactly what you're looking for, ain't it, Louis? Louis' knife's not going to have this bolster in the back. His is going to be this, from this bolster all the way down. I got to grind out all that bolster and repin it once I get it down. See, I think this, I'm going to just turn it and bringing it down towards the curving it. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Yeah. Yeah, that gives a little more of a top grip along these knuckles. See how I curved it in towards the liner? I think that looks okay. Might have went a little deep on that one, but it don't matter. It's mine. I could take them all and make them the same. But man, that's got one hell of a grip. I'm telling you what. Oh. Oh, good. I buffed a little bit of it just to see what it looked like. Boy, I tell you, you really see your flaws when you buff it. That's kind of too dark though. No, that ain't bad. Yeah, so now I think what I need to do is take a rod with sandpaper and go in here. Get it nice and smooth. And see what happens. This is what they look like when I started, see? These are going on Louis' knife. Not a bad price. Paper my Richlite. New wave now, man. Because really, if you haven't felt this stuff before, it's got a real smooth texture to it. Kind of like running your hands on paper. Take a piece of paper and run your hand on it. You know, several layers of paper, like what's on the table here. I mean, it's pretty damn cool, man. I like the texture. I wonder if it's going to look like oiled up. I'll put a little bit of oil on it. I'm going to sand it yet. I just want to see what it looks like with oil on it. Well, it looks pretty cool. Now that oil will dry, so it's not going to be slick. It'll come back to its natural feel, but there it is. Yeah, I'll get some sandpaper on a small dowel because I can see some touch-up areas, you know what I mean? Other than that, the angles turned out pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, this has got some kind of feeling, man. That's cool. Good choice, Louis. A man that knows what he wants. Okay, that's it for me. I'm going to bed. Like, yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, and I'll tell you, to do a custom buck like this, all decked out, you're talking $375. But when you go to sell it, it's a $450 knife. All day. Louis owes me $350 in German knives. How's that, Louis? Don't send me no fucking case. I don't want that garbage. uh, do you have any knives that's for $25? No, the gas stations do. They're made in China. I can't even buy my steel for $25. Sorry about that, brother. But yeah, I mean, you go to Ace Hardware at the front counter, they got some pretty cool folders for $25. I ain't kidding you. They got some cool folders at Ace Hardware. If you got an Ace buy, you go there. If you're a beginner buyer, you know what I mean? $25. Now I can't wait to do the other side, but that's not going to be done until tomorrow. But you can see what the other side's going to look like. And see, I swollen this. See, I wanted a swollen handle. So it kind of like goes in your palm. And it does nicely, man. And I tell you what, them scallops, your fingers grab onto them really, really good. Justin, well, got someone hide me. Use this. Yeah, people. I read this about a month ago. Don't ever delete your old YouTube channel because Google owns YouTube. And if you delete one channel, Google will delete all of them. Every one of them. If you got 4 pages, you know, just take the shit off the pages you don't want. But don't ever delete one page, because when you delete one, Google will wipe out every one of your pages. I don't know why they do that. They just do it. I got 2 other pages, you know, my lure page, and you know, I only got like 150 subs on each one of them. I think that looks cool with the oil on it, don't it, guys? It's typically black and brown micarta. It looks like it's a white, but it's not. It's called, if you want to get it, it's called Ritchlight Ravina. The Ravina is the color, which is a brown black. And that's basically what you're looking at right there, brown black. That's cool, man. And that's what's on Buck's. That's what's on Buck's custom shop, just right there. Same pattern. But like I said, this bolster's gone. It goes from here all the way down. And you got a drop point on theirs. But you can get them with the clip point from Buck too. Let me take this tape off of here. But you can see I got to resand here. It's no big deal. I'll sand this bad boy up to 3,000 grit. I won't the scales though. That'll go to 400. That's it. Because I don't want to, you know, lose that texture. You know what I mean? I want to feel that texture. Man, with this scallops on here, man, it really gives you a good grip. Yeah, it does. That's how it's supposed to look, black and brown. That's the same exact color. If you look at the picture you sent me, Louis, that's the black and brown micarta. I looked for a while, man. This is the only company I could find that has them. Maker Material Supply, Granbury, Texas. I'm telling you, man, we lost more in Texas. I think the death toll is almost over 100 now. You know, here, when I'm out on a lake fishing in Illinois here, I'm out on a lake fishing, or somebody's camping in the area. The DNR are the first ones on site. Even if it's 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, it don't matter what time. The DNR are there to tell people to get out. You got to get out. In 2 hours, we'll be underwater. And I didn't listen to them one time I was out there fishing. They actually came out with a boat and removed me from the lake. And as soon as they did, a half an hour later, that lake climbed 5 feet and it was all over the streets. My truck would have been underwater. I didn't mind fishing in the flooding water, because that's the best time to fish for bass. But I didn't want my truck to float away. There's Big Jim. What do you think, Big Jim? I just finished this side. Got to do that side tomorrow. That's how I'm going to do Zona's knife too. Jim woke up. He must have ate his noodles earlier, huh, Jim? Yeah, I can see everything when I oiled this up. Any imperfections in the filing, what I need to do. So I need to take a smaller half round and get in there and get a nice sharp cut. I'll do that tomorrow. I got up at 7:30 this morning. Went to bed at 4 o'clock. Tonight I want to get a little more sleep. Like she's new. What's the reverse C? 2007? The reverse C with a dot in it. Look it up, people. Google it for me. What date stamp is that? I want to say 2007. See how fast you guys are Googling. Let's compare the size of these knives. Yeah, the Buck 110's got it. But I've grown fond of this knife, my everyday carrier. And of course, I want to do some fine cutting. I always got this one with me. I think I'll die with a Remington bullet in my pocket. And I just might die with his slip, with Louis' slip. But no, this thing's coming so handy, man, where I don't have to use two hands. I got my gloves on working on the house. And that wave opens this thing up nicely, man. And I'm glad I added this because it doesn't slip out of my hands anymore. That's perfect. It's like a handle in itself. See, my fingers grab it, I pull it right out, and bam, I'm right there on the blade. As a tool, this is probably the most practical cutting tool that I have in my pocket in a long time. You might want to look into one of these, because I'll tell you what, if you buy an Emerson from Emerson, you're looking at over $250. You can get these benchmark right now on sale all over eBay for 35, 45 bucks. When they first came out, they were 89 bucks. And I think they list for like 55 now, but you can find them on eBay for about 45. And they're rock solid, man. You need my help, Fat City? What's up, buddy? By the way, howdy, Jim. How'd your day go? I watched some of your video. I'm going to go back and watch the rest of it. I still got it up on my computer. Anything with a nice thin hollow grind is where it's at for cutting. Well, yeah, I mean, hollow grinds are slicier than a full flat grind. But there's times you want a full flat grind for beefier materials. But food prep and cutting rope and cutting smaller stuff, a good hollow grind will slice right through it. You know, I mean, you don't see a hollow grind on a meat cleaver. You know, bigger the knife, the bigger, you know, you want a flat grind on it. But all around, I would say probably a hollow grind is probably your best bet on any medium like this, the smaller pocket knife. You're absolutely right, Paul. Hard to beat. But Barlow Jim got a leak from me. It's his first leak. They made it with MagnaCut as well. You can get the leak with MagnaCut. The MagnaCuts don't have a hollow grind, but some of the soft stainless and the carbon ones do have a hollow grind. And the reason behind it is because Kershaw ain't set up to hollow grind MagnaCut yet. I don't know if they are now, but you cannot buy or find a Kershaw leak with a hollow grind in MagnaCut or M390. It's too hard. They can't use the machines they got. They'd destroy them. Yeah, 14C28N's leaks are hollow, exactly, but not MagnaCut. You're not going to find a MagnaCut one hollow ground. They're all flat ground. 14C28N is probably half as hard as MagnaCut. Or I should say, does half the damage to the machines as MagnaCut. I'm sure Kershaw gets set up for it. And one of these days they'll come out with a leak MagnaCut, because they're always doing improvements to the leak every year. You know, they're always figuring something out. So they might even be setting up now for hollow grind on MagnaCut. But you can get a leak with MagnaCut, just flat ground. OBKB, what's that? OBKB? All right, did you look up that date for me? 2012, Jim? Left facing C? Not the right facing C, the left facing. I think the right facing C would be the next year after the following. So 2012, the right facing C would be 2013, I think. So you're telling me this buck's from 2012 then, right, Jim? Louis is from 2025. Blocked from comments. Why? I didn't block you. You just started the page. How did it get blocked? Did you subscribe? Wait, maybe you didn't subscribe to my channel, did you? Did you have to resubscribe to my channel? You're digging that slip I made you, Paul? Cool. You like the thicker leather, huh? That's the one with the dragon scales, correct? One of my mods, huh? Well, let me see what I can do here for you. Well, that's this channel. I don't want to do that. Come, come back in here on your other, on your SE Night Monkey channel, your new channel. Come back in here. Okay, let me see. In caps, huh? I see FC stuff. Let me keep looking. FC stuff. Not SC. Okay, SC. In all caps. I don't see it, man. When did you come in? How long ago? With that with your SC Knife Monkey? When did you come in, Justin? With SC Knife Monkey. Fat City was the first one here, and then you came in, Arizona. I don't see SC Knife Monkey in here at all. Why did it disappear? I'm scrolling up right now. Justin Wood, Paul Mills, Arizona, Fat City, Arizona, Paul, Arizona, George May, FC stuff. I don't see SC Knife Monkey in here at all. Come back with the page. Get back on that channel and come back. And you said you can't comment on here now, because you're completely gone. I don't see anything in the chat log. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see you was here. I've only seen you in Justin Wood. Yeah, he started a new channel, Ground Fog. He had to. He deleted his old channel, and you can't do that because Google owns YouTube, and they'll delete every one of your channels. If you try to delete one, they delete them all. There is no deleting one channel. So you're better off just taking the content off of your old channel if you don't want to show it anymore. And just start a new channel. He just commented, it said, why? I mean, who was the mod that did it? I have no idea. And then I got to go through analytics here. Let me see here. Earn, copyright, languages, community. Comment. What's up, Cliff? I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at my Google account to see who's blocked. Where's the beef? I have no idea where the beef is. It shows up fast in a short search. FYI. It shows up fast in a short search. What do you mean, ground fog? I can't figure out how to find black. Somebody said if you want to find the black people, you got to go to your Google and look for blocked. And last night I went there and it says nobody blocked. So I don't know. I got to figure all this out myself. I went there before, but I don't remember how. Tell me. YouTube history. I mean, I'm looking here now. Here's settings in Google. I don't see anything in Google about somehow you're supposed to be able to go into Google. Settings and community in Google. I'll go to settings. Let me see here. Settings. Community moderators. Okay. Let me see here. Hidden users. By, let me see if you're on the bottom here. Not on the bottom. Greg, Mark a Banana. Who was the guy I got rid of? Was it Paul Mills, you said? The guy that I got rid of last night on accident. Big Bing Bong, Greg Jones, hidden users. I'm in YouTube in studio right now. I'm in settings and I'm in community moderation. Channel guidelines, defaults, automated filters. Here's my mods. Jerry the Knife Guy, Barlow Brigade, Claude Williams, John Adams, Arizona, Fat, and Make Cutlery Great Again. Standard moderators. Paul Mills, Kim Holman, Dwayne Letterman, Don and Chris, Justin Wood, Todd Carr, and Fat City. Derek For Real. For Eel, okay. Hidden users. So what do I type in here? SC Knife Monkey. Okay, SC Knife Monkey. I'm going to save that. All right. I think I brought you back in. Try it again, Justin. Derek for Eel. Let me see. Why don't they put these in alphabetical order? They put them in the order I take them down. Comments and viewer posts with hashtags and URLs will be held. This setting does not apply to you, moderators, and approved users. URLs and hashtags are already blocked in live chat messages. That ain't it. Nope, and I was working fine. Well, I'm in the settings. I'm in community moderation. You got channel guidelines, defaults. Can you see? Where I'm at in studio. Okay, I'm subscribed. So, what do you want me to do? I clicked on your link. What do you want me to do? Go sub me? I did already. I'm subscribed. I did that as soon as you told me you started a new page. Oh, okay. I clicked on the all belt. I subbed 2 hours ago. You don't look too happy there. It's a hard lesson to learn, man. Google don't tell anybody that's got channels. I don't know what's up with that. They do, but you got to read all the fine print. There's reserve. Dabble of dance. Okay. I know, but I don't know why it won't work. But works fine on Rob's earlier. I don't know. Maybe because you're too new. Hey, everybody. Go, if you haven't yet, click on Justin Woods, that link, SC Knife Monkey, and subscribe to his new channel. He accidentally, and Google deleted all his YouTube channels on him. So he's starting from scratch again. So go click on his link there he just posted and subscribe. I'm looking, I don't, let me see here. Approved users. Comments and viewer posts from approved users will be automatically published and won't be filtered for blocked links. Words or potential inappropriate content, users can send live chat messages when the creator enables the live community participation mode. These can send live chat messages when the creator enables the live. Come on. Chat messages when the creator enables the live community participation mode. Where's that at? Live participation mode. So add user. We got all capital letters. Okay. There's Big Jim's mug. Where in the heck? What the hell just happened here? Come on. Hey, I thought my algorithm finally turned machine call. Okay, watch me closely here, Justin. Watch me closely here, okay? I'm in YouTube Studio now. Hold on. I'm in YouTube Studio here. Okay? Now, I'll get out of the all the way down to settings here. Click on settings. Now, community moderation permissions. Owner invite. Let me see if it's not in permissions. General. Currency. Channel. Keywords, add keywords. Now what? What are you trying to tell me? Creator demographics? No. I'm just thinking. Hidden users. Live redirects. All channels can redirect to my comment. Full white beard, a full gray beard. Well, it does look white, I bet. Man, I need something to snack on or drink. Wife didn't make no tea, so I might leave that, man. Two different textures. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, fat. You're a full-grown adult. You want to grow a mustache, grow a mustache. It don't look awful. Grow a mustache, fat. And then I'll get you on here live. We'll decide. She just don't want her baby to ever leave her. If you get a mustache, you don't look like her baby anymore. She just wants you to look young and her baby. Fatty Stash. Fat, did you make that new page yet? That knife community page? Kid Cutter? What's... God damn it. Alabama Kid Cutter. You'll be 70 soon. Yeah, Jim, you're exactly 10 years older than I am. Fat City's the Alabama Kid Cutter. Don't ignore Cliff now, Cliff Brat now, Louie. He'll give it to you. Oh, Sugar's in the house. Hello, Sugar. Brown Sugar, how you doing? This is what I did today. I'll turn this back. I'm done for a while. I'm going to watch some videos, guys. I'll get everybody back. I'll get everything straightened out. I'll figure it out sooner or later. What in the heck? Come on. This is what I did tonight. Put these scales on earlier today. Looks pretty nice. Now I gotta do the other side. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I can't wait to... I gotta do my heat treat, but I can't. I gotta get some more gas. I'm gonna get some more gas tomorrow. I can't wait to get this thing done. What do you think of that, Jim? Isn't that beautiful? That's gonna be something else. Let me ask you all this. Members only. What should I make in my forge Wednesday night to give you? Surprise you. Wednesday night is members only. Tomorrow I'm gonna schedule it. So only the members will get notified. What should I pound in my forge tomorrow? Should I make a wrench knife? Should I make a, like a monkey wrench knife or a crescent wrench knife? Or should I make a knife of some sort? Pry bar? Pry bar what? A pry bar knife? What's pry bars made out of? A slip joint? Oh, I ain't gonna make a slip joint one night. Ain't gonna happen. I can make a can opener, yeah. I tell you what, that's a good idea. A bottle opener with a can opener built into it, or just a bottle opener out of a crescent wrench handle. That would be cool. And then I'll stamp my Kodiak Edge logo on it. How's that sound? You know, one like this. Well, I'll just go get... I made this out of a crescent wrench handle. This is for brown sugar. When I get caught up, I'll get this done for her. This is a crescent wrench handle I made a knife out of. If I do a bottle opener, we'll talk something like this. Instead of pounding a knife blade out of the part of the handle, I'll pound it like this. This part's on an angle. And it's beveled. That's what grabs the... I'll make it just like this. And then I'll have my Kodiak Edge bear claw. Just like that. How's that? That's what I'll make. A bottle opener. And I'll go ahead and put a snake knot lanyard on it. Yeah, there we go. Pokey thingies. What the hell's a pokey thingy? The old-fashioned style bottle opener. Members only. Oh. Yep, I'll stamp my logo right here. Or maybe even right here, more room. I think my logo will fit here, but it won't fit up there. Depends on the wrench I use. If I use a wider wrench, I got a few extra crescents. The idea, I mean, FC stuff saying I got it from being a sack geek. Make the ring the bottle opener right here. Okay, then what do you want me to make the end part? A can opener? I can pound this into a bottle opener. Actually, all I got to do is cut this and bevel it. But this ain't wide enough. I got to get a wider crescent wrench. Oh, make it a knife with a bottle opener on the end. Out of that, I can always stretch this, but it'll look awkward. It might take on this shape. This might expand out and get rounder. And then I can cut this flat and put a bevel on it. Yeah. See, that's the thing, though. Then I got to heat treat it. Where am I going to put the lanyard at? Drill a hole here and put a lanyard on top of it. You don't need a lanyard. Opener knife. Yeah, I don't have to have a lanyard, just a sheath for it, right? Y'all can find a sheath. Go to your local knife store, they sell sheaths. Or you can buy one online. Yeah, okay. So, pound this into that. And then make this a knife. I can pound it longer, but I have to cut this off. No, wait. That's going over here. I'm sorry. Wait a second here. Just like I got it. Just like this knife is here. What would you rather have? A drop point or a clip point or a worn clip? Well, this will get stretched out. To about there. Then this will be taken across. Yeah, if I stretch that out, I got a pin that I can put this on, heat it up and expand it. Because it doesn't have to be that thick. Then I can shape it like this. A cliff point. We can do a drop point. We can do a dagger point. But I think with more belly, you got more cut surface. I think I just keep this style right here. More belly on the blade, the more cutting area. Okay. And then right here will be the... Let me go get it. If I can find it. Little trick I learned in Vietnam. Rub this thing real good with pencil. This is my metal stamp. I'm stamping my logo on knife blades. There's my logo, Kodiak Edge. Man, this stool is killing me. How's that? There we go. That's what it'll be. I'm gonna have to make me a custom sheath for this now, man. That's gonna be sweet. 2012, Jim said, huh? Right, Illinois Canary's in the house. Yeah, I'm about ready to get off here. 2:30, folks. That's it. I gotta get my sleep, man. I got the whole other side of the house done today. That was good. I start the opposite side now. I got two sides. Four 7/8. An eighth under 5 inches, Paul. Open, it's 8 5/8. 4 7/8 closed, Paul. Yeah, this was a small crescent wrench that I cut the jaws off of, made into a blade. This is gonna go to brown sugar when I get caught up. I can't wait till this bad boy is done. And I'll have this done tomorrow. Yeah. That thing's bigger than... About, let me see, about the same length as the Buck 110. But the cutting edge, let me see, that's almost the same. Yeah, this just has a little more bolster than that. Man, I love that ironwood. That's some sexy shit. You're jealous? Oh, the video conference tomorrow, Louis and I was gonna do it and I forgot. I gotta download that video of me carving that kuksa. I got it in the bag drying before I send it out to the guy. I'm gonna wait a week before I send it to him. It'll be half dry, but it's got to sit in this bag for 2 weeks. Turned out nice. Then I'll re-sand all the dirt off of it again. He's gonna have to let it dry out completely before he can get the tannin from the coffee grounds to treat the inside. Looks like a high heel. Yeah, well, it's not a high heel. This is made to grip your hand so you can drink like this from here. See, I don't even have to close my hand. That's why it's designed like that, and your thumb fits right in there. Or like this. This is made for your thumb to come over the top, finger underneath, 2 fingers. There's several different designs of a kuksa. The Samai's got it all figured out. There's several different designs and shapes. I mean, it's a maker's own. It's tradition for the maker of the kuksa. You know, in Finland and Sweden and all of the countries, Norway, you know, the Samais are from the Northern Europe area. They got to make their own, and they got to baptize it themselves. It's a tradition baptizing it, or not baptizing. Yeah, baptize it. You got to look up the history of the kuksa to understand it. But these are something that's up there by the Samais. It's something that's not gifted. You don't make one of these and give them to somebody up there. They're supposed to make it and baptize it themselves. For themselves. This here I made out of an aspen tree. I went in my backyard yesterday and cut down an aspen tree. It's kind of like a birch, but it's aspen. Oh, last night when I got done, or the other night, when I was making that live, I put glue on here, see? You can either use wood glue, I got glue on both sides, or you can put paint on it, paint on both sides. It slows down the drying process so the ends don't split and crack. You want it to dry from the outside or from the inside out. If you let it dry on its own through the ends, it'll start splitting everywhere. So you got to paint it or put wood glue on it. So this will take over a year to dry completely in this form. I can dry this in a couple weeks in a bag. But you got to do it outside. You can't do it where it's cool. You need humidity, you know what I mean? So when you carve something like this and you want to dry it, then you got to put it in a bag like this with holes in it. Make sure you don't have no holes in it. A couple holes won't hurt. It allows the moisture to exit. But you put it in a bag like this, and then you just fold it over once like that and set it down. Now the moisture will slowly exit out of this opening of this bag, slowly. But you got to fold it over. You don't want it open like this. You know what I mean? That'll dry too rapidly. So you got to fold it over onto itself and just let the moisture come through around the fold. You sit 2.5, 3 weeks sitting in this bag like that, it'll be completely dry. The moisture will escape slowly. If I try to dry it just sitting outside like that, it'll start cracking. So put it in a bag, fold it over, let it set a 2-3 weeks like that. Yeah, if I take the bark off, right, and I'm probably going to do that next. Definitely taking the bark off. It'll dry faster. With the bark, probably in about a year. With the bark on, it'll take 1 to 2 years. No, it won't dry in 5 minutes. And if it does, it'll crack, Zona. You got a high heat there. You know? And that's kind of a good thing. We got a humid heat here. When it's 100 degrees here, it's 114 heat index. Last week we had 109 heat index. When it does get hot here, it gets hot. And I would rather be in the dry heat of Arizona than in the humid heat of the Midwest. Oh no, it's terrible, man. Florida's the same way as here. It gets hot there, but it's humid. That's the Midwest heat. Dry heat is more comfortable by fire reserve, yeah. Arizona's heat's a lot more comfortable than Illinois heat, trust me. And if you doubt me, Zona, come here when it's 105 degrees outside, normal temperature. It's 112 heat index, 90% humidity. And you could be in the shade and that fucking sweat will drench off of you. In Arizona, you get in the shade, there's no humidity, you'll cool off. But here, no, you won't. Dry heat is better. Humid heat is terrible, man. But you know what? I love it here. I love the 4 seasons. You can't get that in Arizona. You can't get that in Florida. We get a break from bugs, snakes, spiders, mosquitoes, flies. We get a break from it all. I love the spring when everything's starting to grow. I love the fall when everything changes, colors change in the trees. You don't experience that anywhere else like you do in the Midwest. You experience that in Maine too, that's for sure. anywhere from Nebraska on over, which is the upper third most part of Tennessee. Actually, about the halfway point of Tennessee is the frost belt. It runs like this across the state. It actually curves. Once you're into the frost belt here, you got the four seasons. In New England, yeah. Oh yeah. New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, Maine. Yeah, these all get the four seasons. And I absolutely love it. The only thing I hate about Illinois that makes me want to move out of here is the taxes. But with my career, now that I'm retired, I can do just that. But you're not going to go anywhere in the country and make what I made here in my career as a union carpenter. The highest paid carpenters in the country. Highest pension, highest career. Yeah, you might like that fat fuck Prickster, but I sure in the hell don't. And you know what, Illinois? We got another $2.9 billion tax hike effective January 1st. Sales tax is going to go up to 9.2% from 8.4%. Tobacco products are going up 45%. Vaping products, 45%. Real estate taxes going up. And inheritance taxes going up. They jacked up cigarettes. It's gonna be $20 for a pack of cigarettes. They do that, you're gonna see everybody. I'm only 30 minutes from Indiana. I go to Indiana and get my cigarettes and my tobacco. I don't have to get it here. So Indiana is going to make a lot of money come January 1st just on the sales of tobacco. There's people that live in Beecher, in the towns surrounding Indiana, Illiana area they call it. That's where they go to get their smokes. I mean, they're only 5-10 minutes away. They go to the gas station and get them and come back. That's where we go get our fireworks. They're bringing up gas tax with it. That's part of the $2.9 billion tax hike. I think it's like 2 cents a gallon they're going to raise it. If maybe 4, I can't remember. 2 or 4 cents a gallon more. That's part of the $2.9 billion tax hike January 1st. Sailor Moon, my favorite thing to carve is probably decorative pieces for houses. Like I do fireplace sconces and corbels. I love to carve corbels for shelves. And I done a set of corbels for a guy, 12 of them to be exact, to put on his gable ends on his roof rake. We put them on the roof rake, going 6 on each side, and I hand carved them for him. That was a $3,000 job. Your favorite thing to carve is cake? And I bet you 380 pounds too, right, Illinois? Just kidding if you are. Yeah, I love making corbels. I got a piece here that I started. I need to finish. Let me see if I can find it. It's buried, but you know what? If you go in my description on my channel, in the description where you got all the options, you know, you got the live and videos and shorts. Well, go on my what is it? The playlist. Click on my playlist under my header in options, and I have my Facebook pages. And there you can go to my Facebook pages for all the things I do. And I got the Woodwright in there. That's the name of my woodworking shop. The Celtic Woodwright Facebook page. And there you can see everything I've carved. Not everything, but some of the things I've carved. And I like making things like this in a bowl. One day I'll finish this one. I carved this bowl. You can put apples in it, fruit, you know, grapes, whatever. Put it on your table. But what I want to do is I want to finish carving the inner side a little smoother, get it real smooth, and then I want to put what they call a dental pattern all the way around the lip on the top here, and the decorative pattern that goes into it. I like making small things, you know, but you'll see in my Facebook page for the Celtic Woodwright. You'll see some of the house decor, like a fireplace mantel I did. I carved the corbels on it and the sconce in the middle of it. And I'll do that. I got a couple contractors here. They'll ask me, "Hey, can you carve me a sconce for the middle of a fireplace mantel?" Yep. And usually I do that for like $450. And I usually carve them out of mahogany. Attention span. Well, you know, it's just something you do. You just start doing it, and then you got to stick with it. You know, you got to dedicate. Hey, I'm going to spend 6 hours carving a day and do it. And after a while, you start getting lost in doing it. You know what I mean? It's like you're in your own world, man. You know, sometimes I talk to myself, and I won't pay attention, and I'll forget what I'm saying to myself, so I have to go back and start over again. You ever hear that? I like to talk to myself, but sometimes I gotta stop and start over because I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying, so I gotta talk to myself again. Dopamine hit project. Yeah. And let me ask you this. If a woman thinks she's always right and a man is always wrong, what if the man says the woman's right and he's always wrong, how could he be right? You talked yourself to get expert advice yet. When a man tells a woman she's right, he's wrong because the man's never right. I got a blonde joke for y'all, and you got to say it as fast as I say it to a blonde, and she'll look at you and say, scratch her head and say, "What?" All right, you ready for this? And you go up to a blonde and you tell her this joke. You say, "There's two blondes. One blonde on one side of the river, another blonde on the other side of the river. Well, the blonde on the one side of the river yells, or the blonde on the other side of the river yells over the blonde on the one side of the river, says, 'Tell me, how do I get to the other side of the river?' Well, the blonde on the one side of the river says, 'You are on the other side of the river, you dummy.'" Tell that to a blonde and watch her scratch her head. You just agree and look busy, yeah, yeah. That's all you gotta do when you work. Just look busy. Boss leaves, do your thing. All right, I'm past my time, you guys. I really need to hit it. Another reason why too is that I gotta go take care of number two. I mean, bad. I got a peeper. Shh. Shh. Oh, I got a peeper. A turtle head. Oh. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. You know, Zona says just 30 minutes. Just go live 20 minutes. Okay. That gives you all enough time to say hi to everybody, and then I gotta hang up, right? Oh no. This one's an actual loaf. Feels like I got a Snicker bar sticking out. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, everybody. You too, Brown Sugar. Sleep well. Carlos, Arizona. Thanks for coming in, joining. And I'll probably show you this Wednesday, so I won't be live tomorrow. I'll have this done, and then I'm gonna shoot to get this carving video out so you guys can watch me carve this thing from scratch from that tree log. Supposed to do it tonight, and I forgot about it. Yep. It sure is, Eddie. It's a shitty world you're living in there, buddy. I'm sorry for you. Okay, guys. We'll talk to you later, man. Thanks. And Wednesday night will be that project. So if you're not a member, become a member if you want to get in 2 extra drawings a month. Every other month. You get 4 drawings every Sunday. And you'll get 2 more for members only. We'll see you there Wednesday night, members only. And I might go live Thursday just to chat with y'all the next night. So thanks for stopping in, and God bless y'all. Peace.